Hey everybody! So, some Rimworld up for today. If you didn't catch the last stream, you definitely want to, because a lot of shit happened, and not just like, oh, progress. I mean, there were deaths, well, technically deaths, as in terms of my colonists themselves. There was death, there was a lot of close calls, and I mean a lot, and yeah, basically there's a lot you'd miss if you didn't see it. So, without spoiling it at all, this is your chance, if you're watching the VOD, to go check out the previous VOD. If you're here live, then, I don't know, maybe pull it up on the other screen, watch them both simultaneously. That sounds pretty fun. No, it doesn't. But anyway, into the actual game. So, now that everyone who doesn't want to be spoiled is out, we did lose our furry little fella, but we've got Anton over here, who, got some decent stats. Now, he's not good in melee, which, you know, means we're down to just one melee person again. However, he does have pretty good shooting, has great memory, so he's gonna, you know, not lose skills as quickly. He's incapable of dumb labor, which kind of sucks, no cleaning, you know. But he's got decent social and decent cooking. What that means for us is we can have two cooks at once, so that now we don't have to worry about things being quite as slow with only one cook. We can have a second social role, which means we can have the technological cleric, and we can keep Adam as our leader, which Adam being our leader right now is not great for his mental health. He seems to really hate being the leader, but so be it. But by having the technological cleric role as well, we're gonna not have the massive mood debuff for the whole colony. And, you know, the whole reason why I picked to have a leader before a technological cleric is because I'm a moron, but the reason I picked to have a leader at all and not just keep going without one is because by having our highest social skill person be our leader, that means if we get an opportunity for peace talks, Adam can go and try to get peace talks, and since he has a high social skill, would probably succeed, and as our leader, he'd get a buff. That's why I did it. That, and because, well, Adam being the leader means he can do a couple things that I'd show you, but he's currently psycho wandering around. Anyway, now, over here, we've got some ancient crypto sleep caskets, which are still just hanging around, some biocoded weapons as well, which are but Anton's weapon is biocoded, so at least he gets that. There's also a bolt action we got. So all in all, decent loot. Decent. Not amazing, but decent. But more importantly, this building is now cleared out, so I can renovate it to make it look nicer than it currently looks, and turn it into a church, so that we also have a place where we can do our rituals without it being a temporary location. Now then, Rinnick, the first thing I want you to do is not clean. I want you to haul his gun so it doesn't get destroyed by being outside. Because an LMG is a nice... Last time we got attacked from multiple angles, we lost a colonist permanently, and now we're doing it with only 2 people. So what weapons do they have? A club and a knife. Oh, how good are they at melee? Not the best, but good enough that it's still kind of scary because they have burning passions and they could theoretically level up in combat. What about you? Okay, you're the easiest to kill. You're 13 years old also. But anyway, it's 0 points in melee, only has a wooden club. Okay, you die first. You're the one that I can definitely kill. Or, assuming RNG doesn't just kick my ass, I can definitely kill. Need to wait for Rinnick to catch up. So Schmidt will stand there. Rinnick is just going to go straight in. Although I will have Rinnick wait a second back while the shots go off, actually. Maybe I can lure him away and not even have to fight him in melee at all. If I do that, then Rinnick will still be full health completely for the next fight. Hey Adam, you're wandering around psychopathically. You mind, like, attacking the person raiding us? That is a psychopath thing to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, dealt with him, her, it. I didn't even remember the gender without having to worry about getting any damage. So now I've got full health for this fight over here. This is going to be very nice. If we're lucky, Adam will stop being a little fucking baby while we're fighting, so he can go over and save them if one of them gets downed, because he is our fucking doctor. But hey, at least he healed himself before he started wandering, so he's healing up while he's wandering. Not as quick as if he was sleeping, but... a bulk goods trader. Well... that's pretty good, actually. I could use them as my defense for these raiders. Because they will attack raiders that get close. If the raiders actually plan on attacking today. I will, real quick, have Schmidt get behind some... that cover is better, probably. If only we still had the animal war call, we could do it on this fucking Thrumbo. That'd be insane. We would easily win then. Okay, well, Rauk over here has gotten his nose shut off. Her nose, sorry. I don't want to misgender the person I'm killing. Yeah, okay, so she's dead in 10 hours. Okay, good. One's down. There we go. Now, their skills, I already forgot them. Misinterest is probably not a great trait to have, because, I mean, Adam's already a bastard, and making him have even more reason to be pissed off doesn't seem like a great idea. However, these stats are pretty good. The foreign melee isn't amazing, right? But it is a burning passion, and we'll learn it faster. Undergrounder is whatever. It doesn't really matter. Psychically dull, that's all of them have that. That's whatever. The animal skill is nice, I guess. Plants is something it's nice to have, but only at 5, I don't know. Cooking 3 is unnecessary. Construction 8 is nice, but unnecessary. Over here, Recluse. Okay. That's not gonna work. This character right here, nah. Recluse is not a good idea, because we're gonna have a lot of people, hopefully, assuming we don't die before then. And so even though this one has really, really good stats, they also have nothing that they'd really be able to do after... I guess they have artistic, never mind. I was gonna say after they've done like their important jobs for the day. So now it's just, do I want Rauk or not? Now Rauk did have her nose shot off, so that is a big negative in that category. Plus the fact that she would make Adam constantly get insulted, and therefore would probably not be great. I'm gonna leave him to die. Now Rinnik has been bruised by a club. I'm genuinely just gonna have Rinnik heal herself. It's just 2 bruises. So yeah, these 2 can just bleed out, I suppose. Adam, what's she up to? Just eating a meal while you're doing some psychotic wandering? I didn't even know they could do that. I thought if he was wandering, he'd just wander. But no, he's actually like, oh no, I'm a bit peckish. Yeah, see, look, insulted 10 times is the whole reason he went on this fucking insulting spree. Or not insulting, the psychotic wandering thing, is because of the insulting spree that happened to him. Yeah, Rinnik, I know your tend quality is going to be really bad. I just want it to be tended at all. But yeah, these 2, we could theoretically capture them, I guess, and, oh wow, you have an artery blockage, great, so I can't even take your heart if I wanted to. Well, hang on, how long until you bleed out? You don't bleed out. This one will bleed out in 6 hours, so no, but I'll carry this one over, because this one just got downed, not even bleeding at all. We can do an execution. I think that's deserving, that's fitting. You scared the shit out of me, so you deserve to get executed. Adam, are you gonna calm down at some point this fucking year? My gosh. I need you to trade. Oh my. Well, at least someone's gonna heal him, I guess. Adam is sleeping it off. Okay. He's also jealous of a bedroom. Okay, I can't clean that one, I guess. Is it because someone else is coming over to clean it? No. Just didn't feel like it, I guess. Is he still jealous now? No. He's still upset about his friend dying, though. And he's recreation deprived, but that's his own fault because he's psychotic wandering. Okay, since he seems to not be getting out of that funk anytime soon, I'm gonna have Schmidt trade. Better than no one trading at all, and we need some way of selling off the meat we don't want. That's for sure. I think I could honestly sell off these animals too, because I don't need them either. Let's see. We don't need the bird skin either, nor the Panthera fur, nor the Go Juice. Go Juice is nice, but it's like, I don't like getting them addicted to the Go Juice because I can't produce that easily. We need the extra limbs just in case. Keeping the cowboy hat, obviously. The flak pants are at 50%, and so are the synth thread pants, so those can go. Okay. And now I just need to buy something small so that we aren't just wasting money. I guess some wood. Oh. There we go. Got as much silver as they had, and, you know, a little wood. Hey, Adam's fully healed at least. He's still being Adam, but... Just checking if all the beds are the same quality. Oh, thank goodness, Adam finally calmed down. So yeah, Adam can do leader speeches, he can accuse people, work drive, combat command, all that. Those are all some nice things to be able to do. Let him get his mood up, or recreation up, whatever, because he's gonna need it. Though he does have 2 catharsis. Is this catharsi? Catharses? He's got 2 catharsis. So he's gonna have a large buff to his mood for now. After you feed the meal to Anton and talk to him and all that, I'm gonna have you pick up a weapon. So, you have a slightly higher melee skill, I guess, so go for the pump shotgun again. I couldn't remember if Adam had a gun out of necessity or out of, like, that actually being what he's good with. It might have been both, but it's at least partially because he's good at using guns. Now, I think it's time we execute him. I don't know why I'm doing it in the medical area. Adam, kill that bastard. And that's how we get some development points now. And yes, that's why I did it, if you're wondering. It was for the development point. Hopefully we can get enough points soon that we can upgrade our ideologian. Because I would consider it an upgrade. Adding more complexity makes it an upgrade. Now then. We do have a nice amount of herbal medicine that we're harvesting up. We did lose most of the field to a fucking fire, because, of course. And it didn't happen until they were almost all grown, too, just to really add insult to injury. How's Anton healing? He does have a burn scar on his right eye. And there's beavers again. Whatever, I don't need wood, I guess. So yeah, I will have to replace his eye, I suppose. He lost his right thumb to frostbite? Oh wow, it's actually decently cold out. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm in Celsius. Hang on. Let me set this back to Fahrenheit. So yeah, for the record, I set that to Celsius during my last stream because I had a viewer who only knows Celsius and therefore need to know what it is in that temperature to explain how hot the fire was in here. So I'll let Adam finish. Ooh. Let's get that built, like, ASAP. Anton has gone berserk because he's in an ugly environment. Can we maybe deal with that? Rennick, you're our melee specialist. You're already going over there, too. What did you do to him? Oh, you hit him in the leg. That was like the best place you could hit him. Thankfully, Table over here has paralytic abasia, so we don't have to worry about him escaping. Yeah, haul some steel over to that door so that it's not just wide open. Anyway, as I was saying, we need to replace his eye. Now, Table is part of a quest, so we can't just take parts from him, sadly. So we will have to use one of the eyes we've already got, and until we have a medical facility up, I'm not going to do that, especially because right now he's still a prisoner. Later on, when he's actually in our colony, it'll matter. But right now, eh. Now, Anton is 47 years old, too, so we do have to kind of worry about age for him. But with all this medicine we're backlogging, we'll be able to do a lot of surgeries if need be. Unless we end up burning through all of it healing people, which is entirely possible. And upsetting if it happens. Now, since we are going to have a second cook, I'm going to go ahead and build a second stove right here. Now, Anton's resistance has been lowered completely, so we're also going to reduce his will. Never mind, his will's at 0. We're going to convert him. I was going to say we would reduce his will to get some social skill up for higher increase of conversion, but he already, you know. Observing rotting corpses is probably not great. Well, she's probably going to have a mental break next. There's not much I can do about it. Oh well. I guess we need to get the corpses to stop being forbidden and haul them to a corpse pile, but maybe I should get a crematorium set up so that we can start cremating corpses, and we just need like a psychopath do it. Okay, so he's from the Purple Dominion. Oh, that's kind of, that's pretty, those are simultaneously really good and really bad skills. It's really good, but the nudist is not good. I'm just gonna leave him be. Now then, get up the last of the medicine, Anton? Adam. Saying the name of the wrong character. Also, I don't have power over there. Ooh. Oop. Wait, yeah, I do. Why? Are we out of grid? What? Oh, we're out of power. Okay, well, let's turn that one off real quick, I guess. There we go. Now it'll be a good temperature in there. They are getting some heat stroke until then. But, okay, I didn't realize we were low on power. We're gonna have to get another geothermal set up then. We can do it right here, but we need more steel and more components. Well, the steel we actually probably don't need. We've got 523 here, yeah, but we need more components. So let's go ahead and mine those components. Any other component? Ah, there we go. Mine up some components so that we can actually do some stuff. Are there any components in here? No. More steel, though. So what? I just realized, what is Anton wearing? Smoke pop pack. Oh. Neat, I suppose. He's also got a flak vest, which is genuinely really nice. everyone gets to sleep except Adam, who decided that instead of resting, he's gonna go mining. Because he went all the way over there to do it for some fucking reason. Good job, Adam. Real good on you. Now we do have all these rotting corpses all around, which is still not great for their moods. Also, Anton can walk again. That's good, I guess. Not really. We need more components for the stove, and we need more components for the geothermal. Oh, there it is. There's the sad wander. Well, that's like the least bad thing she could decide to do, so I'm fine with it. And it'll help her feel better, so she can go ahead and have fun doing that, I guess. Let Adam get the last of the... My gosh, dude, just harvest the rest of the heal root. You don't need to wait. Okay, we're gonna temporarily stop growing. We don't need this field right now. We have all the corn we could need, and while I could grow more herbal medicine, right now, I don't want to waste the time that Adam has doing that. I want him to get his cleaning done and dig at some compact machinery. Schmidt already did that, and now we have enough for the stove at least. Now that shouldn't end up having enough power, yeah. So we'll turn it off for now. Speaking of things we'll turn off for now, why don't we turn off the research things? That'll more than make up for the power loss, actually. We can even turn it back on in that room. Not that that room really needs air conditioning right now, but we can. Because these things each take up 250 watts. Although, admittedly, the electric stove takes up 350. My goodness. Whatever, I don't care about a Grumlian pod, or however it's pronounced. So yeah, we have 30 excess grid now, just because of turning off those 2 research benches. We still need a lot more components, though. Need to get more components so that we can have the new geothermal set up. So yeah, maybe we should do the geothermal here. Looks like it'd be closer to connect. Maybe. Let's see. 65 and 6 versus 27 and 18. Yeah, it's closer. So we'll do it over here then. In that case, once we get the components, build it. And I'll build up the walls around it and the wires actually connecting it once we have the plant itself built, because until then there's no point in wasting time doing that. Also, hello, a bunch of elephants. Can you maybe haul the corpse instead, so that it's not just right there? Rennick's just sleeping. Maybe wake up, Rennick. Everyone's got their recreation maxed out too, which is nice. Oh wow, you have to move the wood now? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, so they are bringing the steel to it a while, which is a bit annoying, but I mean, I was hoping they'd bring the components first, but oh well. There's this ancient Warwalker foot here that's, I guess, some good defenses we can use. We can just stand up against it if need be, but we're gonna have walls here that'll be better defense, so I don't know. Now the walls are gonna be made out of steel, because I don't have enough stone blocks to build it out of stone blocks. It's just like up here, which means it can be lit on fire, which is not good. At some point in the future, once we have enough workers that we can just have one dedicated to cutting stone blocks, that's when we can start replacing all our walls with stone blocks. But until that day, we're dealing with steel walls, which means fire. For some reason, I still don't understand how steel can be lit on fire. Thankfully, our church won't be able to, since it's granite. But, oh well. Now, it is a flagstone floor in the church, which... Okay, well, now we've got another sad wanderer. Surprised your car... Oh, the catharsis ended. That's why. Okay, I'm starting to think we need to just get rid of all the corpses. So there, I'm going to allow all corpses, and I'm going to change where we put them. And we're going to put them all down here. This is where we put all corpses that are not animal or mech. And we don't want colonist corpses down there either. Yeah, he's just wandering through the corpse field. I wonder why you're upset, man. Yeah, since we don't have a raider kind of colony, they don't like the look of corpses. If we had raiders, then it wouldn't be as bad of a thing, but I don't want to make them raiders just to deal with that. Anton, how you holding up, buddy? Still got that right eye burn scar, I see. And Adam's still just wandering around. He's getting kind of tired. You might want to go to bed. I know that the -5 from the technological cleric is still my fault. I should have had him become a tech cleric. Then he could have even converted Anton quicker. But I'm a moron, and I forgot that he gets a mood debuff when he is the leader because he thinks he's so great that he gets higher expectations. Adam, you probably want to eat, don't you? You know what, do whatever. Sleep if you want. No, seriously, go eat. Okay, the geothermal is finished. And an elephant self-tamed, which I guess means we can get a bunch of leather and meat. I mean, the meat doesn't really matter, we're gonna sell it. But... And we do not want a roof. So hang on. I guess we'll hang on. Maybe I don't want to put it there. Where do I want the power lines to go? There, that'll work. You know what? Actually, I don't like the look of it. I just said it'll work, but I want it to... There we go. That looks nicer in my opinion. Especially because we're going to need to get power through here, maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, go ahead and finish off those walls. Nice. Now it's just a matter of finishing off the wiring. Speaking of which, we're running out of steel. That's the wrong thing. So let's get some more steel so we can make sure we get all the wiring in the first place. I know we've still got steel in here that we can use. Matter of fact, why don't you haul the steel instead of grabbing it for that? So that way we can have a whole stack in here that you can grab from. The pile of corpses is still here, causing mood debuffs, I'm sure. We need someone to just haul them all at this point. Adam has catharsis, so he might be the best choice. Although Rinnick has already seen a bunch of them, so maybe Rinnick would be the best choice because I don't know if it can get any worse from how it is. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyway, now that the power's connected, we can turn these back on. Which means they can do some research once they're done mining that little bit of steel I highlighted as well. And the research is important because if I remember correctly, it's hospital beds that we're researching, yeah. And so once we get those, and a vitals monitor, which needs a multi-analyzer, so once we get the hospital beds, rather, we can do the eye surgery for Anton. Give him a new eye. Since this current one being reduced pretty much makes him useless in combat. Okay, now Rinnick, you already saw 5 rotting corpses, so here's what's gonna happen. Once you're done going for your daily walk, I'm telling you to haul all the corpses. So you're gonna haul all of them. I'm actually just gonna put Rinnick on haul number 1. I just want to get these corpses first because they're the ones that people keep looking at. They're just right by the base. I meant to just put rocks here and other like assorted corpses that don't have the negative debuff, but I forgot to disable putting human corpses there, so whoops. Anton's fully healed. Good for Anton. How's your religion? Still quite certain in it. Too bad he's got a good mood. Maybe we should make him remove his clothes just so that he'll be slightly less happy. Also, Schmidt, I don't know why I had you on wardening. I just wanted Anton to not have a slice cap, so that way he won't have the +1. So he's slightly less happy, and by being slightly less happy, that should make his certainty a little bit worse. Now, what's Rinnick up to? Still hauling corpses? Yeah, okay, hauling different corpses, but still hauling corpses. Now, we have to remember, Rinnick does need to kill things. She literally has a Persona hammer that is going to make her need to kill things. But it does give her a +3 buff because of the noble weapon. So at least there's that. She's still hauling corpses. Oh, that was her whole day. Imagine waking up, having a meal, going for a walk, and then your day is just spent bringing a bunch of skeletal and rotting remains into a pile. Ugh, feels like the Middle Ages. Which, considering our tech level, it's not, but it's, like, in terms of Rimworld tech, yeah. The middle. Okay. Let's maybe wake up, my guy. Both of you can wake up. I believe table leaves soon. Yeah, 1.4 days, so just basically another day and a half. Grump's secret. An 11-year-old named Grump. Well, have fun, Grump. Maybe if you were not so grumpy. I know, awful joke. That's kind of all I can provide in terms of content creation, is playing like a moron and bad puns that aren't even really puns. Now we could deconstruct this over here now, by the way. We can also deconstruct this and get some slate. You know, it's a decent amount of stone we could collect up, I suppose. And then let's remove the floor in here. Deconstruct all of it. Get some sandstone bricks back that way. Not that I know what I'd really use them for, but we'd have them at least. Major break risk. It's Rinnick, of course. Yeah, she's been hauling corpses constantly, and her fiance died, so frankly, I don't blame her. I kind of have her doing it because of the fact that I don't expect her mood to ever be that high, except for right after a catharsis anyway. So, yeah. Also, I do think I'm going to put mechanoid corpses in here from now on. And set this to priority low. I don't think this wants to hold chunks right now. That way the mechanoid corpses stop decaying outside. I don't really want them deteriorating. Slave trading ship. Well, when you wake up at... Okay, you're already up. Let's see what kind of slaves they've got. Pigskin, I already don't like it. Waster, I don't like it. I don't really want either of you. I highly... A delicate gourmand? No. Greedy? No. Yeah, no, you're both awful. You're both just terrible. But on the bright side, I can sell all these weapons I don't want to you. 50% flak vest needs to get sold anyway. I don't know how we have a plasteel flak helmet, but you can take that too. I mean, it's... Yeah, no, we're just wearing cowboy hats right now. Prestige cataphract helmet, on the other hand. You know what? I'm keeping the plasteel flak helmet. I realize I should keep that. Medicine. Let's get a bit more. That way we can use actual meds for Anton's surgery, and we can have some backup medicine for the inevitable. You don't need to play horseshoes right now. You need to haul that. Adam, what you up to? Just feeding them, I guess. Cleaning dirt. Getting raided. Okay, so no ranged weapons to start off with. That's good. Melee 7, 2, that's fine. 5, okay, it's delicate though. So the nimble 7 melee is definitely the biggest threat right here. So beaver needs to go down. We need to kill that beaver. Now it sucks that my melee person seems to always be the person who's following up in the back of the pack. Packed? Pack. I don't know what Sam and Biga are doing over there. Biga. But I'll just let Beaver get shot a couple times. Well, I put Rinnick up here. Leading him on a wild goose chase. Okay. I'm just gonna let him run out. Rennick, get in fucking bed. Oh, you only have one cut, actually. It is on your eye, though. And you, you are starving, though. No, I'm making this a medical bed and telling Rennick to get in it. Oh, heal her. There we go. No longer a medical bed, too. Just wanted to do that so I could force her to lay down. Okay, Anton, please tell me you're converting soon. Nowhere near. Okay. At least let's try and convert him some more. 41 to 36. Okay, so that's still got a while before he'll be converted fully. Adam, go ahead and carry them over to the shuttle. English, not my strong suit. A child seeks a home. Hi, Stumpy. Bye, Stumpy. Now, we have a skill trainer in shooting here, right? Now, the best person to use this on is someone who has a burning passion, which would be Anton. However, Schmidt is at an 11 and Adam is at a 5. Do we want to use it on Adam anyway so that he's not as useless in a fight? I think we want to use it on Anton once he's in the group. Just because simply then he'll be really, really good at ranged combat. And then I'll have him have the rifle and Schmidt can take the LMG. I think that'd be a good trade-off. Also, there's still some flake out here just laying on the ground. Some good crack. That's what flake is, I'm pretty sure. I think it's supposed to represent crack, considering yayo is definitely cocaine, and they both are made basically the same way, but flake is said to be worse. Go ahead and haul that, Schmidt. Yeah, go ahead and continue deconstructing so we can get all the sandstone blocks. And just do it once and then go play horseshoes, actually. This is why I don't like making recreation happen all the time, but they kind of need to, otherwise they get upset. Four alpha beavers with Scaria. Alpha beavers are scary. I might have to use the combat command. Who am I kidding? Why do I need to worry about cover? Fucking beavers. Are the beavers gonna come this way? No, of course not. Okay, Rennick did suffer a decent amount of damage there. Another thing on her eye, too. Can you... Oh my gosh, she really hates going to bed when she needs to. I know you were eating, Adam, but your daughter's health takes priority. Don't care about the drifters. Okay, so she's gotten nice and healed. Like her wounds have been treated, I should say, not healed. Schmidt, can you real quick haul this silver so that we have it there in case a trade ship shows up? And then also the wood, just so that we have it and it's not decaying. I literally spent money on it. Adam, what are you up to? Cleaning still? Oh my goodness. There's a lot for you to clean, isn't there? Oh, and now you're feeding food to them. Great. We need a dedicated cleaner. It's just something we really need. So yeah, that combat thing may have been unnecessary theoretically, but the fact that we instantly killed one of the beavers and then the other ones were able to be killed without too much issue, I'm gonna say it was worth it. At least that's what I think. You still got combat command for 12 hours if we get raided in the next 10 hours, basically. Because, I mean, it would take 2 hours just to get there. Okay, so emotionally, they're doing fine. She's still upset for another week that her fiance is dead. Thankfully, in a week, she'll stop caring. And then once she stops caring, no one will care anymore that he's dead. And finally, his death will have been negated emotionally. We won't have to worry about emotional problems being as bad as they could be. I mean, we still have the no technological cleric thing causing issues, but once Anton's converted, we're good. We'll convert him, then we'll recruit him, and then we'll instantly turn him into a technological cleric. Now, I am going to tell Adam to stop putting cleaning on a 3. I want them all to have cleaning on a 4 instead. To do the floor. Now haul the sandstone. What you doing, Schmidt? Relaxing socially during work hours? Really? Oh, the stove broke. Good. Great. I should probably put the bills onto this that I have already, so 37 and 40. I believe I have it unpausing at 20. Okay, yeah. He's almost converted, just like 4 more of those. Hauling all this shit sure is taking a while, isn't it? Doesn't help how long of a distance they have to travel to haul it. Yeah, she's making a replacement button-down shirt. I just realized no one's wearing any pants. Because I haven't made flak pants yet. Because we need cloth. That was right. I should have been growing something. I should have been growing the cloth. Shit. Well, Adam, tomorrow start planting some cotton, I suppose. I can't believe I forgot that that was something I was gonna grow. That I needed it for the flak pants. Oh well, Imperial Toxin drop. No, I'd rather not. Although the Psychic Animal Pulsar would be quite funny. 150 Toxic Waste Packs is just a no. If it were a different quest, I would consider it, because I could just do a Psychic Animal Pulse when a raid starts, and then just have the animal, the wildlife will just deal with the raid for me, but otherwise, no. It's not happening. Adam planted 1 single cotton and then decided to feed a meal to Anton. Should probably clean up the trash in there too. Also, he fed 2 meals to Anton. Whatever. I guess Anton's especially hungry. So cotton doesn't take too long to grow, thankfully. How's the conversion gonna work? Oh man, he really is just taking his time converting him. It'll take probably about 4 or 5 more to convert him. Just because he's gaining it while Adam is trying to take it away. Rennick, what's wrong? Oh, yeah, your fiance's dead. Who fucking cares? You've got a cool hammer, don't you? Isn't that worth it? Doesn't that make it worth it? You wouldn't have had that, you know? He would have been using it. You wouldn't have had it. So think about that, you know? What's more important? Your fiance or a cool-ass hammer? I actually don't know if I could deconstruct that one. Let me check. How wide is this? Oh yeah, this is fine to deconstruct all of them. Okay, the columns were unnecessary. That's good. None of them were load-bearing. Because that means more sandstone for me. Okay. So, the cotton fields are coming along decently well. They're already at 5% because they grow so fucking fast compared to other shit. Cough, cough, wood. And Devil Strand. Devil Strand's such an annoyance to plant. I know at some point I'm going to, right? Because Devil Strand equipment is, like, the best. In terms of, like, regular clothing. For this temperature. Because they'll wear that and they will never overheat. If they wear a cowboy hat and a duster and a shirt and pants of that, they will never overheat. And it's also decently protective. Now, it's not protective enough for me to say, oh yeah, that'll be your power armor that you can go into battle and fight 7 people with. Obviously, in that situation, we want to get them like Cataphract or Marine or something like that. But, for like general purpose, yeah, it's pretty good. So, how comes the hauling? Still taking its time. Now, I am going to remove the flooring in here other than the marble flagstone, because we're going to have it be a marble flagstone floor until we get enough marble to make it like a nicer looking marble floor. But until then, it'll be flagstone just because flagstone, it already makes up the brunt of it, and therefore it wouldn't cost as much materials to replace it. And I could just have it all stay this, except for like, you know, the concrete would need replacing to not be at -1. But I could just leave it as the steel, but I don't like the looks of that. So this is literally just a personal preference thing. So you need 216 marble blocks. So why don't I go ahead and say, do this until you have 216. So Schmidt will get to working on that. Rennick is still doing her hauling montage. Oh, we even have some extra components over here that she can haul. That's nice. I don't know if we had it, or I didn't realize we had. Oh, and there's some here too. So we do have this silver ore as well that we could mine. I've been avoiding mining it because it adds to the colony wealth once I mine it, and that means worse raids. I really don't want to deal with that right now. How far along is this? You're at 2.7. The next conversion will finally convert Anton, and then we'll have another person to help us. Thank goodness. We'll finally get rid of the technological cleric debuff. Adam, why are you not? Rennick, I love you, but holy shit, you should not make your dad go all the way over there and leave one behind because you want to carry one. So can you try and convert him? Yeah, okay, so in the morning. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. That is a very, very interesting character. So, a moderately okay combat in melee. It's fine, not great, fine. Animals is fine. Crafting is nice, we need more crafters. And artistic is nice, we need more artistic people. So I think we just found another person. I will have Adam go ahead and go capture her. Yes, we're going the capture method, that way I can convert them easier. Sue me. I know it lowers their mood. Let me just real quick. Let's change the defaults. Imprison colonists and enslaved colonists and neutral faction. No one gets medicine except for people in our colony. What are you doing? You're grabbing medicine anyway? I just said not. Oh wait, duh. That was the bases. That's a. I'm an idiot. So, we want to start by converting her, honestly. Actually, no, wait. If we start by reducing resistance, then that means that his opinion with her will be higher, which means his conversion attempts will be better. So we'll do that first. I'm going to harvest this Garunlium pod just so that we have a seed that we could sell. Now, Adam did not really get to sleep last night because of that whole thing, but that's fine. Another transport pod crash! Ooh, pretty good character for combat, but 0 intellectual, 3 artistic. That means nothing that she can really do that will take up, and no crafting either. She has, you know, really good combat, and that's it, basically. You know, I know the animal skill is good, but animals isn't something that they're going to be doing very often. So I'm actually going to leave her to die. Sad. I would have honestly loved to have had another Yatakin for the animal call, but oh well. Now it is worth noting we do not have enough beds for Yuzuki over here, so we are going to need to get another bedroom, which is fine, but slightly annoying. Now why don't I go ahead and just expand this zone up here. Actually, let's not quite have it that high. Let's have it this high. Now, we are going to need more steel to build the house, or bedroom, or whatever. So, I'll have Adam start mining it. Adam, did you convert him? No. Why are you not converting him yet? Now we recruit him. And the moment he's converted, we have a role change to do. Who's the major break risk? Is it Rinnick because of all the corpses? No, she's just upset because it's raining and it's dark. Okay. So there are these 2 steel tables here, which reminds me that we need to get some tables in here set up. There's also, we have 2 marble tables down here that I could deconstruct to get more marble blocks. I know we needed those. We could replace them with steel tables, but that is a waste of steel, so I'm not doing that yet. Just want her to do that before doing the chest, so that way it's not as ugly of a room, and she would get a higher bonus from the rec room. Oh, Rinnick, you're really going for it. You're supposed to be in bed right now, but you just wanna mine away all night. Works for me. Means more work gets done. So we're at 148 marble currently out of the 216 we need. That's maybe I should just deconstruct the marble over here. Because, like, frankly, I could just move these steel tables in there and use them. It would take up more room here, but yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Adam wants to fill up his recreation first, though. I don't blame him. Matter of fact, why don't you eat something after you're done that? Okay, now we claim this and put it over here. So the bigger tables are completely unnecessary, but it means that we, first of all, have steel tables instead of marble, which is just nice, I guess. Ah, Anton's here. So, Anton, welcome to your new room. Have fun with that, I guess. Your schedule. Everyone has this. Doctoring, we don't need anyone doctoring other than Adam right now. You can, I mean, we're not doing anything with children, so I don't know why I have that enabled at all. Both of you can ward, and you're both literally equal in skill, so have fun with that. You're better at handling, so I'll let you do that. But cooking takes precedence over it. Hunting, sure. Actually, I don't know if I really want you hunting, to be honest. Nah, oh well. You're not gonna do any crop shit. We'll put you at a 4 in construction and mining, because we could always use some constructors and miners. Although, admittedly, you have a 0. Okay. Let's not have you guys do it if you're that bad at it. And a 4 in research, so that you have something to do at the end of the day. Okay, now I just need you to grab your weapon. Where is the one that is specifically yours? There we go. Let me delete the anything outfit. We want only people wearing the colonist stuff. There you go. So, Anton is now in here, and he's already helping with research. That's quite nice of him. You can't really do any hauling or cleaning, so that pretty much explains why. Speaking of hauling, those need to be hauled. You know what? I'm actually gonna... That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna do this so there's a little pathway that they can use. There we go. See? That way they can go through there a little faster. It's not much, but it's a slight increase to their speed. Okay. Now, Yuzuki, how's your healing coming along? Decent enough. Not very happy, are you? Yeah. Your rival Lenka died. I don't know who Lenka is, but I'm glad you're happy about it, I guess. What gear do you have on? Bison wool t-shirt, Mega Sloth wool parka. You've got to be fucking overheating in there. Holy shit. Wearing a parka and a wool shirt? Oh, I forgot to do the schedule for you. I'm gonna change this to 2 hours of recreation in the morning and evening, not 3 hours. That just seemed like way too much time for recreation. They were abusing the privilege. Now, Anton, I forgot to do the role change ceremony for you, so whoopsie. Once everyone's awake, Schmidt, just get up now. Let's see. Role change. Anton, you're a cleric now. That'll help the mood of literally everyone in the colony, so thank goodness. Yes, yes, you're passing the torch. We get it. Now everyone's mood can be a little happier. Anton can do some reassuring and converting and stuff like that. Speaking of that, oh, you can't convert her because she's asleep. Well, do it anyway, now that she woke up. So Anton will be pretty much constantly researching for us. That's really all he's good for right now until we get animals. If we even get animals. I don't know if we'll do any ranching. But, oh well. So how big of an area? It's 10. So yeah, that should be, yeah, that's symmetrical. Now, I think it's about time that I put a door in the back of every person's room as well, so that there's a lot faster of a way through to this area over here. Or I could just put one at Schmidt's side and just have Schmidt get the bum end of the stick. But I think things would be faster if I just put a door for everyone. Except down here, obviously, where I just put a wall. Honestly, you know what? I'll just do it for Schmidt. And we'll leave it at that for now. I know what I had just said, but I realized that it's a massive hassle to do it everywhere else. Wait, I didn't mean to do flagstone. Get a marble floor in there. So yeah, it's gonna disturb her sleep constantly, but Schmidt has the bloodlust trait, so she'll get over it. Yeah. she'll get over it one way or another. Yeah, the other way I could have done it, I could move Rennick's building up one step. Well, two, technically. And then there'd be a 1 block gap that they could travel through, but that would be a lot in resources because I can't just move an over the wall cooler, so I'd have to deconstruct it and reconstruct it. Unless I installed a mod that lets you move it, but that doesn't make sense how you would be able to. I mean, I guess technically it would make sense. In real life, you could remove an air conditioner and put it somewhere else, but I'm more upset about how those mods also tend to make it so that you can move the entire wall, and obviously you can't pick up a wall and just move it somewhere else. So I don't want to have something that cheaty. Even if I don't use it for that purpose, I feel bad having a mod that lets you do that. Also, Schmidt, please start cleaning. There is so much shit that needs cleaned. Oof. Dedicated cleaner when? Rennick's being a dedicated cleaner right now, but so is Adam. That's quite nice of them. Anton's still researching away with his 0 in research. At least now Rennick's gonna help. Adam will eventually help. Schmidt is idle. Did we get all the marble blocks we needed? Oh, we did. Then we can do the flagstone in here, which means no more research already. But now I'm gonna claim, that's not the claim. I'm gonna claim all of these. These walls need repaired too. I don't know why they aren't doing that. But yeah, then we'll have a marble flagstone flooring in here. It'll look quite nice, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. It does have a natural roof. It doesn't look like any of it is cave, like deep cave, so we could theoretically remove and replace the entire roof so that none of it's natural, none of it's rock. And if I do that, then we shouldn't have to worry about infestations. But I also don't think we have to worry about them anyway if it's a thin rock roof. I'm not sure. But just to be safe, I will remove the roof in here once they do the flooring. Actually, what the heck? The foreboding construction. A psychic shock lance, 3 advanced components, or something awful. Huh. Psychic shock lances and advanced components are both some quite nice things. The psychic shock lance would be pretty much an instant. We can convert someone to our to join us, but it might give them brain damage. The advanced components, on the other hand, are just nice for building. But I'll be honest, I'm gonna say no. And the entire reason why is because we need to focus on important stuff and not keep getting sidetracked. We need to get this shit done. That's really what it boils down to. We need to get it all done. Speaking of which, I need 328 marble blocks. Hey, Yuzuki's fully healed. Good for her. Well, it's a good thing I named this stream what I did about hopefully some new recruits, because by the look of it, if nothing else, we got Anton, but we might even get Yuzuki in this stream too. I mean, we've got about 45 minutes to an hour to get her converted to our ideologian. So, and plus her resistance. She had pretty high resistance. Yeah, low mood makes it harder to do it, but I can't really help that very well right now. So yeah, we're just constructing up the flagstone flooring. Flagstone still doesn't look very nice, but it's just for the sake of having it all match and having it actually be a floor instead of dirt. And now they're just going to repair up the walls, but I think it's time we finally set up the altar and lectern and all that stuff. So, ideology. Large altar, we're going to make it out of marble, I guess, because we do have a lot of marble. Hang on a moment. Let me check something. Ooh. We should put the door there instead of where it's currently at. Because then it'll be like you walk in and it's symmetrical. Yes, it's literally symmetry making me make this decision. Sue me. Which also means that the flooring I did there needs to be... Oh well. Oh well, slight misappropriation of marble funds, but oh well. But we'll put the lectern there. And then we have 2 kneel pillows. That's not nearly enough. We're gonna need way more kneel pillows. And we'll probably end up doing them out of... I mean, we do elephant leather. The grays would match with the steel lectern, so I'll probably do that. Plus, we have 160 of it, so... That'll work. And we can just deconstruct the pigskin ones, because they don't matter. Then it'll just be a matter of getting some other nice things. Also, while I'm at it, let me go to the machining table. Shred all mechanoids we get. We need to start shredding those for some free materials. I had the corpses stored, but I haven't actually been shredding them. We need to start doing that. Now, we do want to have this room in here be sort of like a dance room, right, as well. So we're going to want like the light ball and the loudspeakers, so that's going to be component use. We could alternatively have a room specifically dedicated to dance parties. However, I like to have it all in one temple. All of it in one. Just because I think that'll be kind of cool having a church where you just suddenly turn, you know, it's like, oh, one day you're just in there like, oh, he's, oh, and the next day you're just in there, Sorry, I'm really fucking cringy, I know. Now, we do want to get power over here, which is going to require me to lay some wires pretty far out. Let's just do it like this. And I'm sort of looping it all around so that way it can get to every last corner that it may be needed at. It's gonna use a lot of steel. You know, actually, it's gonna use a bit too much steel. How about I just do that part like I originally planned? We are being raided yet again from multiple angles. This time, quite a bit more people, and they're imps. And they are imps. So it did say that they're preparing for a while at least. Okay. A smoke pop pack right now would be very nice for Ms. Rinnick. So why doesn't she just real quick go equip that and then come back over here? We don't have a ton of time, so she kind of needs to hurry. Okay. So, you go here, Adam goes here, Schmidt goes here, Rennick goes up here. Anton doesn't quite have the range. I'm having her back off now because she did get injured a little bit. Move them up a bit closer. There we go. Okay, they're falling back. Anton, how did you get hurt? You got cut in the leg. Okay, neither of them is gonna bleed out anytime soon, so we're just gonna ignore those injuries for now and come up here. Okay, half the raid is gone. I kind of, on one hand, I like it when they attack from other angles because it means that I can take out raids, like, in parts. But on the other hand, I dislike it because they can take so much longer to deal with. Okay, now let's just... Okay, and we'll move Adam up here because he is shorter range, Anton up here because he has shorter range. There, let them start firing. Adam needs even closer range. That's not ideal. I'm just keeping Rennick over here is basically to keep their attention. Oh, death in 19 hours, that's not great. She's bleeding quite a bit. Okay, I might need her to back off now. Adam is still just not attacking them because he doesn't have enough range. Okay, they're falling back. Woo! Okay. That was close. Now let's get everyone back home and get some medical treatment on them, shall we? Yeah, Rennick is not in great shape. Anton can deal with it. I love your enthusiasm to convert her to our side, but you kind of need to heal up your daughter first, my guy. Don't go for a walk. Ooh, chunks of a spacecraft. Free components and some steel. Schmidt's visiting the grave. Whatever makes you feel better, I guess. Speaking of making people feel better, is Adam okay with his room? Yeah. Schmidt, you got a lot of shit in your room that needed cleaning. Slightly impressive, decent, and slightly impressive. Somewhat impressive, whatever. Now, never mind. He's not an aesthetic. I was thinking of something else as an aesthetic. Aesthetic. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk. Yeah, she's the aesthetic. She's that. Whatever it is. Starvation, just ding! Someone's starving to death. Okay, Anton's fully healed, so he's gonna go right over back to research, probably. No, he's going for a walk first. Adam, please clean up the massive amount of dirt in here. Then he's gonna haul the corpse that's already right next to the corpse pile into the corpse pile. We could use Molotovs to do a homemade cremation, which is what I'm probably going to do, to be honest, because it's a lot cheaper than an actual crematorium, and it doesn't use any electricity either. It's literally free other than time, so... what we'll probably end up doing. Adam's still hauling the corpses over. Corpses that are so far away that they don't even matter, mind you. Okay, now he's gonna feed a simple meal to his daughter, I guess. Okay, now before you do the hauling, actually no, that's silver in the pile. You do need to haul that first. Once you're done that, though, why don't you go ahead and equip the incendiary launcher? And let's clean out this ugly pile of corpses, shall we? No. This is not home area. Okay, stop hitting that wall, Adam. There you go, Adam. You can go back to having your pump shotgun. He's a bit upset because of all the rotting corpses, but he'll get over it. And see, now look at that. Other than this one imp corpse... oh, never mind. Even the imp corpse is going. See, now, out of sight, out of mind. Anton is wandering around in a daze now as well, because he saw a bunch of corpses. But he'll get over it. Everyone saw the corpses because of the fucking fire, because I forgot to set it as not in the home area, but oh well. After you deconstruct those, clean up that sand and blood. So it looks like we got power over here, all hooked up. Now we do need to get some lights in here. So why don't we do a nice ceiling light right in the center. And then over here on each side. Actually, I think that would be a better location. There we are. That'll light up the room nice and bright. Yeah, and they should connect to power. Yeah, oh, look at how bright that is. Perfect. And another elephant self-tamed, so we can get even more elephant leather for even more Neil pillows if we need more. Right now we don't, but later we might. Now, I could toggle to make these lights not visible, and I might honestly do that, just because I don't really like the look of them, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them not visible. But anyway, now we just need to get this altar created. We could if we could slaughter that. Oh, he's in a daze, that's why. Oh, and the resistance has been broken, which means now it's time to convert her. Anton, how long are you going to be just wandering around? Because I never did get to give you that skill trainer in shooting because I kind of forgot. Also, I'm going to swap out his LMG for a bolt action. I think it honestly would be smarter. Bolt actions are just so much more accurate, and the LMG has such a short range. Yeah. In an ideal world, I'd have assault rifles. Those are perfect. You know, they have a decent amount of damage. They don't just fire a single shot. They have long enough range. Like, those are perfect. Those are good for, like, every single level of shooter. Low level, high level, everyone. Just assault rifle. But Anton, can you please stop? You've been wandering all day. I get it. You saw a corpse or several that were rotting. I'm sure that's disgusting, but, like, you really need to walk around all day around a pile of rocks? Okay, 5 Arctic wolves with Scaria. That is actually really sad. That's way worse than the 4 beavers. Sadly, Anton isn't going to snap out of that anytime soon. Adam is definitely going to need to use his combat training here. If they want to ignore us, they can. Okay, Rennick, get the fuck out of there. They're tearing us apart. Oh, fuck. If only we had Anton over here with the fucking LMG so we could burst fire. Everyone get inside. Get inside. Oh, Rennick's down. Okay. Adam, at least get over here. Oh, get inside. Oh gosh, how quick until they die? 4 hours? Anton, wake the fuck up! Okay, Adam lost his left big toe as well. Yeah, Anton, wow. Maybe you should have been paying more fucking attention? Oh, Anton's downed. Oh, gosh. Is this really how I lose my faction? Because Anton went on a fucking psychotic break and I thought we could take on some Arctic wolves and we only got fucking 2 of them? Oh gosh. Adam, get in the building. Oh, you're not gonna be able to make it. We've lost because of fucking Arctic wolves. All the prep work in the world doesn't matter when the game just decides to send 5 of the most dangerous creatures in the game just for fun right at you. Mike with just a fucking revolver. Can he take on 3 wolves? Let's see. No, he can't. I am genuinely pissed, by the way. You know what? I'm going to do something I never like to do. And the reason I'm doing this, every single week, except for this last one, my Rimworld story has ended over and over and over again because of my own stupidity, right? But this is the first time ever where, yes, to a certain degree it is my stupidity. I could have had my people just hide inside of the building over here and they would have been fine. They would have just had to eat their food and I could have forbidden the door and they would have stayed inside. Anton still would have died. Nothing I could have really done to save him because of his mental break. But what I'm going to say is, there's nothing I could have done to stop this, realistically, from causing me massive issues. And because there was literally nothing I could do, and because of the fact that I don't want to yet again have to start over, I am going to cheat. I know. Cheating, I don't really like to do it, but when the game is literally giving me an unwinnable battle like this, I don't want to hear it. So I'm just gonna get rid of any sign that this battle ever happened, and we'll pretend like it never did. Now that is also, hang on, if I do the restore, that's gonna, let me do this by hand actually, because I don't want to get rid of the scar on his eye. They still lost their durability on their clothing from that, but otherwise, no sign that this ever happened. Was that cheating? Absolutely. Do I feel guilty? Slightly. But at the same time, there was nothing I could do there to even save. Anton was just dead. Anton was 100% dead. And the rest of my team would need to get all the way over here and then just lock themselves in for however long. That'd probably be multiple days. That's not enjoyable viewing experience. Now, neither probably is me cheating, but it's at least more enjoyable than just, oh yeah, there's literally nothing you can do. Just watch as everyone dies every single week. I am not going to do that every time that a faction is destroyed. I did it, like I said, because this is the first time that a colony has even lasted over a week that I've been streaming, which I don't know why. I'll be honest. I play this in my downtime a lot, and usually I'm not this unlucky. I think what it is I think it's because when I play it in my downtime, I play a bit more min-maxy. Like, I play things that are stronger, whereas when I stream to you guys, I just play what seems fun, what I would, as a viewer, want to see. Not just what I would do personally. And that's why I would assume that things don't work out as well, because I'm used to playing in a more min-maxy way. Like, I usually pick an Ideologian that has a research speed bonus cranked up to the max, just so that research isn't as much of a hassle. I usually have prepare carefully so that I can have colonists that are made specifically tailored to what I want them to be tailored to. So I'm not used to it with quite as much unfriendliness, I guess you could say. So that's probably why I lose them so often, but that still doesn't mean I should just accept that it's going to constantly be death every single time. I have my limits. If something like that happens again, where it just spawns Arctic wolves and there's literally nothing I can do about it, then yeah, I'm gonna cheat. But if it's, oh, here's a raid, and I play it wrong, or I get unlucky, fine, whatever. That's a raid that's supposed to happen to a certain degree. I can set up traps, I can set up defenses, etc. And technically I can do that for the wolves too, but what I mean is, if it's something that is the fault of mine, I'll say whatever, and accept the death. But Anton was dead to rights there, not because of me, but because he decided to go walk over and look at the corpses, get a really big mood debuff, spend over 24 hours straight just wandering. And even when the wolves showed up, kept wandering around and let himself get attacked. At a certain point, the game's just being a bit too mean. And that's that point. That's when I say no. I also forgot to put a ceiling light in here. Rennick's hiding in her room because she's recreation deprived. Great. Is this a room that has a direct center? It's not. It's 8 tall, but 9... Oh, gosh. Well, that's annoying. Guess I'll have to do a wide ceiling light then. It costs twice as much resources for like the exact same effect, but it'll look slightly better in terms of symmetry when it comes to the lighting. Because the lighting will spread out evenly as opposed to being slightly brighter in one corner. What? Oh, you're not assigned to constructing, that's why. Oh, we got enough marble for the altar at least. That's nice. But yeah, no, I just, like I said, I have my limits. At a certain point, the game is being too cruel and too unfair, and that is that point. You cannot just put something against me where one person is going to 100% of the chance die. There is no way I can avoid it, and it's just death. Specifically when I have 4 people in my colony. If I had like a colony of 20 people and one person was just destined to die, that wouldn't be as bad. You know, that's 1/19th. That's 1/19th. That's 1/20th of my people gone. This is a quarter. This is 25% of my people gone as opposed to 5%. There's a massive difference between instant death, unavoidable instant death for 1/4 of your people versus for 1/20th of your people. I have my limits. I'm also going to convert Yuki using the convert skill. Just to speed it up. How's the altar coming along? Still taking time. Okay, Rennick will finish off the altar. After that, I wanted to clean up the dirt and trash in here. That's gonna take a while to build. 1,800 work, wow. Jeez. Also, I like how the dirt made like a triangle in here. That's interesting. Okay, Adam's going on a cleaning spree again, which is honestly really needed. Although, I don't understand why he's going in such a weird order. Whatever. Okay, I guess he cleaned it even though I told Rennick to do it. Neat. That's nice of him. Now we do need to get a floor in there at some point. But we also need to get a floor in his bedroom. How's that coming along, Schmidt? How many not stone blocks have you made? Not that many. You need to hurry up. Inspired recruitment. Well, now I wish I had lowered her. And I wish I had just converted her instead first, because I could have just recruited her instantly. But oh well. I guess that's whatever. Now, I forgot. I need to put a stockpile zone outside for clothing that I don't want people to wear anymore. This is going to just have apparel that is below 50%. That way it's getting trashed and it'll decay outside. Oh, 61 out of 130. I thought it was 61%. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, let him haul all the wasted clothing. Also, Anton, before I forget, learn shooting and then grab a bolt action. Your LMG is gonna just... Actually, why don't you actually equip your LMG and then out here drop it. That way it'll decay outside. Because it's biocoded, so I don't think it can sell for anything anyway. Yeah, he's cleaning up the triangle of dirt. Finally. So now Anton has a nice 14 in shooting, so he's going to do pretty good with that rifle. Marble blocks taking a while as usual. Our certainty's down to 41%. That's nice. The cotton seems to be most of the way through being grown. All in all, things are looking great, other than, you know, the one little fucking Arctic wolf attack. Mad iguana. Okay. Where's Rennick? Oh, she's doing something much more important than dealing with an iguana. Oh, hi, Tom. Yeah, Randy decided to send 6 Arctic wolves with Scaria after me. Not very, Yeah, oh, and he did it while Anton over here was in a mental break, so Anton couldn't help. So it was a 3v6. Or 3v5, however. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 of them. Adam, you are at point blank range. I know you only have a 6 in shooting, but come on. Okay, Rennick, I didn't want you to have to come up here, but he's gonna die to a fucking iguana. Adam, get away. You're a moron, you can't fight at all. Right. Lure it down into the corner. Adam, please, it is an iguana. It is not that hard to shoot. That's what I'm saying, Tom. How do you miss with a shotgun at point blank range like 10 times? I know you don't have the best weapon skill. It just got back up. And it doesn't have Scaria, so it's... I guess Adam has a pet now. Until it inevitably starves to death in there. Here, Adam, open the door for it. Oh, it just went to sleep. He won't. That's why I'm just gonna leave the door open and let him leave if he wants to. I mean, if he wants to stay in there and starve to death, he can, but he kind of needs to go eat some plants. While I'm thinking about it, why don't I build another light there so that the room already has light ready once the flooring is ready. How close are we to that? Oh, it's still a while. What's your conversion level at? Oh, you still have a lot of certainty. Doesn't help what her mood. I did just realize she doesn't need to have a very good room. She has the trait where she doesn't care. Maybe I shouldn't do a flooring that's really nice. Yeah, I probably should just because... Oh, cool. Schmidt and Rinnick aren't gonna make it. Well, Schmidt, get over here, I guess. Okay. At least they weren't wolves, at least they were foxes this time. Randy isn't being unoriginal. Almost forgot to forbid the second door. Schmidt, I see you didn't make it into the room in time, and I didn't notice. You're not going to get away. It was open! It was the fucking iguana! The iguana is gonna cause Schmidt to get downed. I don't think she can make it out, but I'm gonna try and get him locked in with her at least. Oh, nope. Can't even do that. Okay. Let's see if we can clear these out in a way that doesn't go wrong. Let's play peekaboo. Come on. Yay, come on. Okay, that's got one of theirs attention. Okay. Peekaboo, come on. Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. There's someone here. There's someone here. You want to attack them, don't you? Hello, hello. Oh, how did you hit through that? Oh. Thank goodness for Zeus hammers. Okay, Adam. Rescue now. What's 5 hours? Adam. Chop chop, come on, buddy. Your fucking door being open because of that iguana that you couldn't fucking shoot is the entire reason she's down. If you just had an accuracy enough to use a shotgun at point blank range, this wouldn't have happened. You're right. I wanted it open because I wanted to be nice to the iguana. That I thought I thought I'd be nice to the wildlife. Everyone's been healed then? Yeah, everyone's been healed. Adam, you need to clean up your room. You're greedy, so you will be really upset if you don't. No, can you clean the rest? Randy, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he sends fucking polar bears. He sent Arctic wolves, now Arctic foxes. We need something else from the Arctic. Why not a polar bear? And if that happens, I am dead. There's no way I'm winning in that situation. Schmidt, I don't know if you want to just stand in a pile of rotting corpses while playing the harp. That doesn't sound like a very enjoyable experience to me. 8 without a table, -3. Yeah, Arctic, the Arctic. I'm going to be sitting here and a just block of ice is going to come down and just crush Adam instantaneously. Here you go, North Pole! Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Randy has decided he really likes the snow. Manhunter packed. Sheet of ice. How's Schmidt's health coming along here? Adam, or wait, no, not Adam. Anton, oh, you can't do a preach health yet. Honestly, it might not even be worth it to do preach health. It might be better to do a conversion ritual. Speaking of rituals, Rinnik is going to finish off that. Oh, have fun. Have fun executing those slaves. I didn't say you would eat their bodies, but I'm glad to see that you're not going to. I definitely trust you. Hey, it was effective. .01%. How? How did she not get converted? She got sent to 0.01. Hey, I trust you, Tom. I didn't think you would. Well, at least the next conversion will get her on my side completely, and I can instantly recruit her because she doesn't care about the floor being awful because she's ascetic or ascetic. I don't know how to pronounce that word. She's ASCETIC, whatever pronunciation it is. Also, how's Schmidt's health coming? Still completely covered in bites, scratches, and bruises. Oh, this fucking game. There we go. Now she's on our side so we can recruit her. Also, I can now reform my ideologian. Hot damn. So right now we're just transhumanists, right? So transhumanists, of course, being fun. We could add a precept involving like autonomous weaponry, slaughtering animals, apostasy, stuff like that. We could add that we like to raid people, which would be fun, I suppose. We could add a meme. Probably not nudism. Nudism doesn't seem like a good choice. Something simple could be nice. You know, we could just get like something very simple, or we could get something extreme, like, you know, certain ones. But what I'm thinking, so we could do collectivist, which would give us a nice work drive and a lot of symbol burning. We could do individualist to make slavery not honorable, which whatever. Loyalist is whatever. Supremacist, however. Supremacist is what I'm thinking. We are transhumanists, and we know that we are better than everyone else because of that. Why am I picking this, you may wonder? Simple. Sure, what do you think, Tom? Because I want to pick this because I think that getting melee and shooting specialists could be nice. And also, we are literally executing people at this point, like, before I even take this, so is it really that surprising that we'd be supremacists if we are executing a lot of people? So human primacy may also be a nice choice. Comfort ignored? You mean, yeah, I think comfort ignored is, it's a decent precept, but I just like supremacist because, I mean, like, shooting specialists and melee specialists are busted. And comfort, once you get enough, like, cloth, you can just make a whole bunch of armchairs for, like, any time you're crafting something, you're sitting in an armchair. Anytime you're doing anything, you can just be sitting in an armchair, and it gives such a good comfort bonus. I usually, if I'm going to go with comfort ignored, I get that at the very start, because that's the only time I find it's super useful. That's just me personally. I'm gonna get supremacist though. Which means now we don't care about the corpses anymore. What's your custom religion? You can tell me about it while I'm doing the let's see, execution, respected if guilty, of course. Cannibalism is it's meat. Obviously, if we are the way we are, we're gonna be mildly bigoted. I mean, come on. Come on. Slavery is acceptable, organ use is acceptable, marriage name, whatever, who cares? This is all fine. And while we're at it, why don't we also have some small sculptures? There we go. Now we don't have to keep this little corpse pile over here because no one cares if they see corpses anymore. Individualist raiders are definitely an interesting concept. Every human has their own rights, and we want to trample on them. Every person matters, and every person splatters against this giant fucking hammer. Also, I think now we can make skull spikes as a thing. Too bad I kind of burned all the corpses. Oh wait, no, there's one up here. Oh no, I can't do skull spikes. Never mind. Whoopsie. I forgot that. And Yuzuki has joined us. No drugs for you. I mean, funny combinations work. I like doing some funny builds sometimes. What is her combat skill again? Oh yeah, she's good at melee. Yeah, she's not going to be hunting. She was meant to be another crafter, but she's also going to be prioritizing cleaning. She's going to be mainly cleaning. Get her to have a longsword. I mean, hey, having everyone hate you just means you get more raids, which means you get more loot from killing off the raiders. It's the big brain strategy. How comes the flooring? Still need more. Oh, rare thrombos, good. Even more things to kill me. I'm gonna start filling in the floor in here so that we can turn this into a hospital finally. That was the original plan for this room until it became the prisoner cage. But have you actually raided anyone yet? That's like, taking the precept is one thing, but actually doing it is so fun. I love just sending a massive horde of people out to raid. Very fun. Hmm. How far along is the cotton? 93%. Yeah, it's mods probably just don't play well with certain precepts. It makes sense that the plain ones might just not work at all. Rennick, can you move this ARP for me? Meant to build a copy, not move it. Oh, that's really weird. I don't play with the mod that adds planes, so I wouldn't know what could cause that. Now, once we get the flooring in here finished up, that'll probably be it for today. What do you do with your slaves, Tom? Oh, Schmidt's finally healed from all the Arctic wolves. $30 EMP shells? How would I get that? Oh. Also, what do you do in the rehab zone? How do you rehabilitate? Oh. I have an idea of what you're doing in the rehabilitations. I'm waiting. I'm not judging. I mean, well, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be rehabilitation if it was just a murdering location. I assumed that you meant you cull the weak. Like any slaves that are misbehaving or not providing enough to the colony, you know. Sure, give an example. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you've been doing to them, is making examples out of them. I need limestone tiles for this one. Oh, it already has limestone there. It just doesn't look like it. Inton, I thought you were able to craft. No. It was Yuzuki who can craft. I should not have made her primary in cleaning, I just realized. If I do that, she's never gonna finish crafting stuff. Whoopsie. My mistake. Knew I forgot something. I never did set her schedule. Wait, when did I get one yayo? I guess we have some cocaine. Oh, and the cloth is done. That's nice. We should have enough stone blocks for the flooring in here. Yep, no, just need to craft it. Build it, whatever. But, Rennick, no. Finish it. Okay, the floor is done. We actually have the research far enough along. I know I said I was going to end after I finish the floor. I will give it a little more time, just because I also don't want to stop halfway through the cloth field harvesting. And because Tom still hasn't given this example yet, and I'm intrigued. I want to hear. So I'll run this a bit later. Not the first time I've done it. Won't be the last, I'm sure. Plus, actually, now I think about it, I think I may have started like 2 or 3 minutes later than normal, so playing an extra 2 or 3 minutes shouldn't matter. Except it will be way more than 2 or 3, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna read Tom's message. Let's see. So I have 5 levels of the 0 being the death zone. Slave named Lobster is in level 5, which gives him some... No torture is I love that benefit. Here's a benefit: no torture, and recreational drive. Okay, so basically, if you can you're not really. It doesn't sound like rehab. It sounds like hazing. Also, really, the ostrich went crazy right next to Yuzuki. I'm just saying, that doesn't sound like you're rehabilitating. That just sounds like hazing. I mean, I guess technically if you're sending him back to 0 for misbehaving, you can consider it rehab. Can you get the fuck out of there, Yuzuki? They get tortured every day and most are executed. Ah, yeah, as you do. We need to tend her now. I need to stabilize her. One more. I do love when it just in the middle of nowhere an ostrich decides to attack my colonist who's standing right fucking next to the ostrich, so there's no way they can get away. So all you have to do is get tortured for days on end and not get sad about it. As long as you aren't sad about being tortured, you're allowed to live. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is against the Geneva Convention, which means good job, because that's how you play Rimworld. If you aren't breaking at least 3 international laws, then you aren't playing Rimworld. I'm gonna set the melee characters to automatically attack. instead of running away. You're right. However, I also think that if you get a slave that has good enough stats, it might be worth giving them preferential treatment, or at least not starting them at level 0. Maybe start them at level 1, whatever that is, instead of putting them straight into the torture camps. You know, I don't know a lot of mods, but there is a... Oh, okay, they start at level 1. There is a mod, I think it's called the War Crimes mod. You might want to get that. I don't know if you're using that to torture them, or if you're just torturing them in other various ways. It's a pretty good mod for that. Is that what you're using? Yep. I was gonna say, if that's not what you're using, it's what you should be, because free medical skill... Oh, shit. Adam. Priority issue. Anton. Reach health. Actually, wait until he's done with his medicine first. Okay. That infection should be dealt with. Oh, yeah, look at that immunity speed. Woo! This'll be fine. I won't have to amputate. Thank goodness. Because I literally got her, like, a day ago. Ah, the orbital thing lost. Ah, that's a waste of components. Speaking of which, we're getting a bit low on those, aren't we? No, we still have a lot. Never mind. What am I saying? Okay, can we get the research done? That's the whole reason why I said I was going to keep going for a bit, was to get the research done. I think this would be faster if Adam wasn't having to heal Yuzuki, because then he could just get to harvesting the cotton plants already. Sure, what's up? Anton, you really push my buttons by not being willing to haul. I think it's at the machining table. Since you start them at level 1, I'll give it a solid 9. If you start them at level 0, that would dock you a point. So, good work on that decision. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I would have to see it personally to know exactly how each level works and watch it in motion to be able to give it anything above that. No, I don't want to count either. I think I did that correctly, right? Or no, I need to do it 51%. Come on, there we go. And then after the flak pants, we need flak vests. There we go. That way everyone can deal with the occasional bullet. And all the cotton has been hauled, which means that we should finish the research soon. Jeez, the amount of blood over here. Yuzuki should be dead if this was real life. Losing that much blood, like, you are dead. Manhunting cats. That's a lot of cats! Everyone just sleep on the floor. Okay, hang on. Let me just put some sleeping spots in the morgue. There we go. Everyone sleep in the morgue. That's how many cats. 11. Yeah, I'll just let them exist out there for a while. It's too many cats when Yuzuki is still healing up from an ostrich, is my thoughts. Plus, I mean, I could get him through a choke through the door, but I just would rather not risk having one get through and then start killing off Yuzuki or other backliners. I'm just gonna let my people stay in here because it only takes like a day or so. Oh, wait, the medical treatment for Yuzuki. Her infection. I guess she doesn't get any medicine for it right now. Oh, it doesn't matter. She developed an immunity. We're fine. Yeah, I'll just let the cats continue hissing. Okay, good. I thought for a second she was going to break the door. She's just attacking the Masterwork Harp. No, not the Masterwork Harp. I got that as a quest reward, you bitch. Aww. And she went right back to bed. Yuzuki, you whore. You could have destroyed the sculpture right next to it. Or the urn. Or the other urn, or the chess table, or anything else in this entire building other than the walls, and I would have been less upset. You had to break the Masterwork Harp. What a bitch. At least she's gonna be healed up soon. I hope these cats fuck off soon. This is just proof I need to build, like, actual perimeter walls. Because if I had actual perimeter walls, then the cats would all be forced through a choke point filled with traps. Maybe I'll work on that next stream. So how's your revolt going, Tom? Yeah, minor break wrist. Oh well. It's either that or go out with all those cats. I mean, I only have to wait 4 days for him to die. Yeah? Probably should put the sleeping spots into the actual temperature regulated room. Didn't mean to break all of them. With gas traps. Ah. Well, continue enjoying, I don't know if I can say that on Twitch. Ah, screw it. Enjoy gassing your slaves in your rehabilitation camp. I'm pretty sure by saying that I have just gotten rid of any chance for me to ever go to Germany. I'm gonna end the stream here now, because these cats aren't fucking off, and this is not enjoyable stream content, just watching cats just meow over and over again. So I'm going to head out then for the day, and I will be back again tomorrow with more Rimworld. This was an interesting stream. Interesting is one way of putting it. This was an interesting stream, and I hope that... Sorry, I know you guys can't hear the game audio. I just heard a rabbit getting executed by one of the cats. I paused it now. Anyway, as I was saying, this was an interesting stream. I know I had a lot of fun. Tomorrow we'll pick up where this left off. I might leave it running a little bit to try and get the cats to fuck off, but if anything at all exciting happens, I will unpause it. or I will pause it, I mean, and I will save it there and let you guys see what happens live or on the VOD. But anyway, just another reminder, I said it the last 2 days, I'm gonna say it again, I'm not streaming this coming Monday, I'm not gonna be home, I can't stream. Anyway, hope you guys had a good stream. I had one, Tom had one, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. See ya!